right, welcome to July 2021 on Spray Paint Art Secrets. This month we're going to go into some really interesting techniques such as stencil making and pouring. And I will show you how to use those to create backgrounds for your spray paint art pieces, and how to cut your stencils in such a way that you have a little bit more detail than you would with just an X-Acto knife. How to add detail to your stencils after you've put them on top of your interesting backgrounds that you've created, and how to use spray paint and some decorator stencils and just all kinds of tricky spray paint art techniques to just add lots of life to anything you want to paint with stencil making and pouring. I'm going to go into the basic materials used in pouring. And once you get this down later on, in some later videos, we'll talk about actually combining spray paint with pouring right at the same time. But right now, let's just get started. What are we going to pour on? How do we mix our paints? You know, that sort of thing. And pouring, I mean, there's tons of videos about it on YouTube for sure, but the combination with spray paint art, I think it's a really interesting area to explore. There'll be a lot of combinations that you can do and kind of use both at the same time. So let's get started with that. Here's where I'm showing you, look at how complicated this stencil is. And I'm going to show you how you would go about cutting something like that out. And you can see I'm using a punch. A punch is a really good way to get detail in your stencil. So we'll go into how to think about stencils, and then we're going to have some traditional spray paint art. Have a big eye with a big pupil. This is your classic regular. This is not water-based. This is done in Mexico with the Comex spray paint, but you can do this with your water-based. You can do this with your solvent-based, whatever you want. But I'll go into the basic techniques on how to make a really eye-looking eye. It's eyeing you. And then we're going to wrap up this month with a few videos by the amazing Gerardo Amor. He gave me some beautiful spray paint art videos that he'd made to teach you guys some really beautiful skills. He's come up with some really unique effects like this, spraying some spray paint on paper and brushing it across, and then adding colors on top of that to create a sky, and just all kinds of. I love his style. It's so I don't know. It's so full of this cosmic life. I can't explain it, but anyway, I've got two videos. One with a cosmic arch, and another with the classic Gerardo green colors with a touch of orange that only he does and only he teaches, and that are just the most beautiful and natural looking colors. I love these color combinations, and he'll show you how to do it. He actually does not go heavy on the spray paint, as you'll see while he's painting. He's a very light touch painter, and I'm glad you get to learn from the master. So if you're curious about spray paint art techniques, please do contact me with your questions, comments, thoughts at spraypaintartsecrets@gmail.com. My name is Elisa Amor, and no matter what kind of painter you are, there are techniques here that you can use. Use these techniques with any kind of style that you want to paint. If you're interested in learning more about illustration techniques and things like that, we've got tons of videos on that. Please do go to spraypaintartsecrets.com and check it out. And I'm here if you have any questions. See you inside. Ciao.